This is Leviticus. Leviticus chapter 1, the burnt offering.
Okay, so you take the lamb and you cut it, and you take the blood and you put it on both sides of the altar. Then you take the lamb over here and cut it into pieces and put it on the altar so it can burn.
This is a pleasing smell to me. Leviticus chapter 2, the grain offering.
First, place a handful of flour on the altar. Then pour olive oil. Then place incense on the altar for a pleasing aroma. Then burn the offering on
Leviticus chapter 3, the fellowship offering.
To sacrifice an animal, it can be a cow, goat, or sheep. And there can't be anything wrong with it, and it can be a male or female. First, you have to bring it up to the meeting hall, the entrance of the meeting hall. Put your left hand on its head, and then kill it. Then you have to spread its blood on the four corners of the sanctuary. Then you have to take out the fat around the inner organs, and the fat around the liver, and the liver itself, and the 2 kidneys. Then you have to cook the fat as a smell good offering to the Lord. Cook it, Trev.
Leviticus chapter 4, the sin offering.
If the highest priest sins, he must bring a bull without defect to the tent of meeting. If the whole community sins, they must bring a young bull and present it to the tent of meeting. If a leader sins, he must bring a male goat before the Lord. Once these animals are slaughtered, they must bring the blood into the tent of meeting and sprinkle it 7 times onto the front of the curtain. The blood is then placed on the horns of the altar to rest in front of the altar. All the fat is removed from the animal and placed on the altar to burn for the Lord.
Hey, Mr. Youngman, say Leviticus 5.
What?
These are the laws of Leviticus 5. When you witness a crime and do not speak against it, or if you touch something unclean and you do not realize this and take an oath, but then realize your guilt, you must confess. You must bring 1 female goat from your flock as a sin offering, and you give it to your priest to make atonement. If you do not have a female goat, you must bring 2 doves and give it to your priest to make atonement. If you do not have either of those things, you take 1/10 of your finest flour for a burnt offering, and only then will you be forgiven. When unfaithful to the Lord, you must bring forth a ram without defect, and 1/5 of its value. If you do the forbidden without knowledge, you are still considered guilty. You take the ram to the priest to make a guilt offering, and only then will you have atonement.
That's all. Bye.
Job's a joke, you broke